Hey y'all, I'm Mandy. This is Luca Tarot. I already started pulling out cards for y'all, and this is wild. Okay, so this is the wildest part here for me. These cards here, we got a priest and a priestess here, and a community. So then we got healing coming out here. It's like with this priest and priestess, I'm getting that you guys are gonna be, or you may already be on either you got some kind of platform or a lot of people can see you, okay, in some form or fashion. There seem to be a lot of people waiting on some kind of outcome here, what's going to happen. This could be that you seem to be somebody who is getting justice in your life right now. With the justice card, the Hierophant, I feel like you got actual money coming in here with this card. And then down here, we got rich girl ancestors. Like your ancestors, your spirit team are really working with you here on some kind of abundance. And this is justice for you for some reason, okay? Because of what you have been through, and it seems there was a lot either of actual money taken from you, time. You've been abused by somebody here, okay? That's coming up in a little bit. I'll show you that in a minute. But somebody is really, there's somebody here who you may have either you left in the past, like you broke up with them, or it could be a group of people you have separated yourself from. For some of y'all, this is like a church group, a cult, or something. And when this energy first started coming up, maybe a month or two ago, I kind of hesitated on it, but then some of you guys told me that y'all have been through that. So as it comes out, I'm just going to keep it like that for, others of y'all, like this could just be a group of people. Now, with the priest and priestess, I feel like that there are people who target you. Okay, this could be some kind of practitioners. For some of y'all, this is a couple here. They may have some kind of platform, and it could be like in the form of a church or something. These are people here who, it's like they're doing something here, and they're waiting with this expectation card here. It's like they're wondering, why is it not happening yet? Like, why haven't you either gone broke, went through some kind of breakup? Now some of y'all, you could have been through some kind of breakup, and this could be an ex that is hired some kind of practitioner. And so now, they could, wait a minute. Okay, for y'all, for some of you guys, there's either a lot of different practitioners that are trying to fool around with your energy. This could be because you're on some kind of world stage, or you have some kind of platform or something, or you're in the community. A lot of people know you. It's something like that. For others of you, this is one freaking person who's paid several practitioners to try to come at your finances, to try to come at your stability, which that's finances too, but your love life, okay? So this seems to be somebody this is somebody who's out their damn mind, because why are they so obsessed with abusing you? It's over with. This is the thing, somebody is surprised that something here is over with, or they're afraid something's over with. Somebody feels like, another thing this person is afraid of is that you are somebody who is trusted and loved by your spirit team here. There seems to be also a significant person in your life. This could be a friend or family member, or if you guys are in some kind of relationship, then that would be this person here. For some of y'all, this is like straight up Archangel Michael energy here, with the mature man and the King of Swords. Okay, but behind this Ice Queen, we got the Magician. You're coming up in this Magician energy right now. You are highly protected, okay, with protection and awakening. So this person or group of people, for some of you guys, there's at least two people for a lot of y'all that's really been going in. Or like I said, it's one person who is real determined here to screw up your life for some reason, and so they keep on okay. Now, if this is some kind of church organization or something, what they could be doing is just basically preying on, they don't believe in what you got going on, so they're pretty much just projecting onto you or something. But somebody is expecting something here. Yeah, it's like, why is it not happening yet? That's what I keep getting with these cards. Like, somebody's pissed, like, Oh, and another message I got before I started recording, y'all, is that there's somebody here who was wanting to cause problems in your life, either in some kind of connection, some family situations, your job, so that you would have to come back to them for help. Or for some of y'all, it's not come back to them. This is somebody who wanted you to have to come to them for help. Okay. Now, again, over here, you guys have got something really nice coming in here. As far as your stability, you're this here's the thing. When somebody tries to come at you, your spirit team, your ancestors here lay in on their ass. I'm talking about they get attacked. So when they try to do something here to you, they start getting attacked, either their health, their work, their relationships, or something. And they started to think about that, like, wait a minute, is this, like I was telling y'all before, they started looking at the whole situation like, is this some kind of karma I'm receiving for all the abuse that I have inflicted on the collective? Okay, surprise, yes it is. With that no hate here, some of you guys could be somebody who is in some kind of different kind of community, whatever that will be for you, right? And so there could be people who judged you for that. It could be that you grew up in some kind of, church or something like that, is what I'm getting. And it's like, some people wanted you to just stay in that box they were trying to put you in. You have escaped this, whatever this freaking matrix is here that somebody or this group of people has wanted to put you in. Okay. Now, what made me think that somebody's been paying practitioners here is we got this coming out. Five of Cups clarified by the actual money. So somebody is really crying over spilled milk here. It's like they spent so much money trying to comfort you, right? But you were protected here. Okay? You walked away from this person for your own protection. And like I was saying, now, maybe in the past, this is somebody that you needed their help or something. They want you to need their help again. They don't want you to be independent. Okay, now, communication, news, phone call, direct message with change here. Somebody's name could be Amy, because I always say that when this card comes out, because it says it on the card. It doesn't mean that you guys, y'all have just changed in some kind of way, right? This is somebody who wanted, they didn't want you to experience this that you either are experiencing now or you're about to. And I'm talking about this, and this unbothered energy is what's helping. They're so shocked and freaked out by the fact that how can you be unbothered? Like, don't you feel the negative energy I'm sending you? Like, this is somebody who's doing this on purpose. Sometimes in these readings, you'll come across people, or I do, in the readings where it's like, they're projecting all kind of negative energy, evil eye, jealousy and envy, like the card says, but they don't even realize it. This definitely could be somebody here who is, they seem to be mostly pissed off about money, your finances, but, there's something about a relationship here too. Now, this is somebody who feels like, for some of you guys, this is a karmic masculine from your past, okay? That either you or spirit, your ancestors, whatever the case may be, they shut this person down. Like, they can't even get nowhere near you, okay? So, and you're coming up in divine feminine energy. So, this person, they're pissed off because they felt like when you walked out of their life, they felt like you walking out of their life, because for some of y'all there is some kind of breakup here. They feel like you walking out of their life caused some kind of destruction. But the thing was, they were the ones causing the destruction. And it's like when you separated yourself from this person, they started to realize that, oh, they're the problem. All right, is what I'm getting with that. Okay, so we went over that. Unexpected. Somebody never expected you to change. For some of y'all, I hate to say this, but for some of you guys, there were people who were really hoping you would just give up and, self-delete or whatever the hell. They just wanted you to give up, okay? So, when you for whoever you are, I don't think that this whole spiritual thing, spiritual awakening, was something that they ever expected, okay? Because they're freaking shocked here. Now, what's up under this mature man? I forgot. Oh, the King of Swords. Yeah. So this person, they didn't ever expect that you would awaken. They never expected that you would be as protected as you are. Maybe this is somebody who in the past they were, this could be somebody too that you used to be very generous with, okay? If so, if you have stopped being generous with this person, whether it's family, friends, or whatever it is, they're pissed off about that. For some of you guys with that lust card coming out, I'm getting also that you could, this could be somebody you used to connect with who is so gross. This could be somebody you used to connect with that you have pulled back your energy from. There's also somebody here that is in, okay, this person who is a past person for a lot of y'all, they are, it's giving me that this person has either got some kind of mental issues or some kind of hidden addictions, because that's normally what I see going on if somebody becomes obsessed with trying to cause you some kind of harm. I mean, they're obviously, they got some kind of freaking problem, right? It ain't normal. Okay, so this is somebody who was delusional in the way that I feel like for some of y'all, they thought that you were going to, or they thought that they were going to be able to manipulate you into giving them a bunch of money or something. Or for some of y'all, they wanted you to leave some kind of relationship, because we do have, is it two kings here? Yeah, we got two kings here, but we do got Ice Queen, Divine Feminine there. So these could be different aspects of you and this person. But like I was saying, the most interesting part of this reading to me is this priest and priestess and community. 1212 on the timer. For some of you guys, what that's going to be about is that you may have had some kind of soul contract here. That you were supposed to have done something with somebody. I mean, I ain't gonna say supposed to, but it was something that was, possible in this lifetime. One of your soul contracts. Because I think that we make these soul contracts, but life is more like one of those books. I don't know if they still, choose your own adventure books. So there's different parts along the journey. Like you have soul contracts, yes, but there's different parts along the journey where one decision can take you down a completely different path. And so for some of you guys, there was somebody here that you were supposed to do something with, or like I said, it was a possibility. Everybody's got free will. So this is something maybe you felt in your heart that you and a person were supposed to do together, as far as, leader of some kind of church community, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. A priest and a priestess. This is like two high priests. So let me get some more on that. I want to get some more on this right here. I just seen 1333 on the timer. Let's get something on the high priest, high priestess, and community. I'm going to cut the deck a couple more times and then pull from the top. I just felt like doing my couple readings in here today, y'all, in my room. Mystery? Hold up. We're going to keep going from the top of the deck. Spiritual awakening. Okay, now for some of you guys who have been, y'all may have been a member of some kind of community for a while, and you started feeling like, why is it that, I'm paying my tithes or dues or, whatever it is with this community or this group or club, or I don't know what the hell it is. But you guys figured, like, as long as I put in, my part, and I put in, maybe you could have been putting in work, labor, or whatever it is. You felt like, as long as I put in my part, do my part, my end, then I'll be protected. But the time came possibly for some of y'all when, you needed some help back for somebody from somebody. It don't have to be these priest and priestess energy. Like I said, this could be some practitioners that somebody is paid. If that's the case, then these practitioners are probably in a little bit of a state of confusion at this point, because they see that what they're doing is not working. So what they would have had, if this is an honest person, then what they would have done is told this, whoever this is trying to pay for some kind of spell work or whatever it is, or maybe they're trying to pay somebody to scam you. I don't know what it is, but it's some weird shit. So whoever these people are, they realize that you are protected. And so that there's some practitioners out here that have told somebody, it's over with, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Now my money's getting messed up. Almost. Now my money's getting effed up. That's what I almost said. So somebody here is like, I'm not doing it anymore. It's over with. I just seen 15:55 on the timer. So for some of you guys, there was, at least a couple of people who were trying to target a connection you have in your life. For some of you guys, this is going to be your connection to your own self, okay, and your own growth. But for those of you, for some of you guys, you could be in a connection now, or this could have been in the past where there's somebody who was in some hella karmic energy, and that's why it all ended. If that's the case for y'all, there's something really nice coming in for you as you balance yourself. The more you balance and get grounded and really get focused on, what makes you happy and what goals you have in life that you want to reach. Okay. There's something coming in for you with relationship. For some of y'all who don't want, oh Lord, I'm showing y'all some crap in the background over there. Okay. But for those of you who are single and you want to stay single, because there's people like that in my collective. Y'all say it sometimes in the comments. For those of you, this is like you attracting in some soul tribe, or people you can trust or whatever, people that are gonna honor you, okay, like you deserve. Now here's the thing. So there's some group here who, like I said, you stopped putting in some kind of efforts, labor, money, time, whatever it is. For some of y'all, it could be that it was a person who was using you for your body. There's a lot of different situations this could be. But y'all stopped, and it's like somebody's looking like, what happened? I need that energy back over here. You see these two cards here? That's why I say that. Okay. Now, you've changed, okay? So see, look at the outfit here she's got on. And then in this next picture, it's like she's a little more covered up, You may have changed a lot and there's somebody from your past who don't like the new version of you. And it's a whole freaking group, community of people. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't just one damn person. There's a lot of people here who, so it shows me that you're attracting in the things that you want in your life, and it's got a lot to do with your intent here. Okay, so there's people wondering like, why is it that some of them are like, why did they leave? Why did they leave the church? And it's like, well, the thing is, you went through a spiritual awakening because there was a lot of things that possibly were not making sense. There's something about the snake coming up here, which kind of goes along with what I'm saying. So you guys, for a lot of you guys, y'all went through a spiritual awakening here, and you started looking at the situation like, wait a minute. For one thing, we've been sitting here for 5 hours and I'm hungry. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, for another thing, y'all started looking at people like wait a minute, like why I'm putting all this money in and this person or this group is still, they still need more. Like for some of y'all, you didn't change. It wasn't this kind of change where she kind of went from a little, spicy clothes to a little more covered up. It's just more of y'all just changed and y'all realized that there were different people in your life who were just trying to scam you, use you, manipulate, and either this is and it's like the whole freaking group went to hell when you walked out. it's almost like this group, or it could be a couple of people, I don't know who it is, but it's like when you left the scene, everything has been to shit ever since then. Maybe you were either, there was either a lot of money coming from you or a lot of energy. It's one of the two. Money and energy, they're going to come up real close to being the same thing in readings. Now, with this here, okay, some of you guys, you could be somebody who's very abundant, and there was some kind of group here that wanted you to keep putting money towards them, and it's coming up like it's some kind of church group or something, y'all. And it's like somebody here, this priestess energy, and this is something you start to realize. It's like, why is it they hit me up every freaking Friday morning, just almost like they damn know what day I get paid? Oh, because they do. They know when you get paid, whoever this is. And I know this is all over the place, y'all, but it's a collective reading, and it's a lot going on here. Yeah, we got obsession coming out at the bottom of the deck. But you guys have went through this epiphany moment. Like, you are getting focused on, for some of you guys, and for some of y'all, you could be starting some kind of community here yourself. Okay? Or you may have some kind of community, and there's just somebody trying to cause problems. And when I say what I mean by community is like a community where you help people in some way. Because I was picking up on that too. 2121. I'm picking up on somebody in this reading who either they already do this, or this is going to be some future energy. If you're not already in this energy and in the future you want to be able to help people or something, I'm seeing you being able to manifest that kind of money, that kind of abundance. It ain't always about money either. It's about connections, because you don't have to be rich to help other people. Like, you can connect them to the people they need to be connected to and things like that, right? It's something like that. Let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? I've just got a few decks in here with me. I'm going to try to do another reading for y'all today. I want to try to get 3 in a day. Not every day, but some days. And also, I'll be putting y'all up a new members reading here tomorrow or Wednesday. That's what I got for you guys on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all.